Hi everybody and welcome to this tutorial for Rihanna's American Oxygen, which holds a pretty cool piano oriented intro that is also repeated in sort of an alternative way in the chorus. Then there is another set of chords for the verse, and well, it just sounds pretty cool. There's a couple of cool inversions, a couple of different voicing techniques here, and a few sevens. So quite a cool tune to play. Here is what we're gonna learn. Let's first start with the intro that sounds something like... Obviously very recognizable. This is the first chord. Let's just tackle the chords because, as you see, it's just pounding those chords actually in a pretty intense piano sound over there. The very first chord is a B minor chord. This is your regular B minor. Now look at how I play the root in my left hand and the third in my left hand. And then if I'd use this inversion and leave out that D over here because that is played with the left hand, I'll get into why I do that in a second, I'm left with an F sharp and a B in the right hand. Try to play it with your 3 and your 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers, alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your middle and your pinky. The second chord is an A sus4, and you'll go boom, boom. The second boom is the second chord. Yeah, first try to grasp this one. Then we go to that second chord, an A sus4. Now take note of the fact that, first of all, this is a regular A. We play no third but a fourth, so that's the sus4. You're left with these notes. But take note that this note was already here in my left hand when I played that B minor, right? So that D, the sus4 of the A chord. So what you're gonna do when you're going to that A chord is, with your left hand, you play... Okay, so you leave that D over there. Don't play it again, just keep it pressed down. Now the right hand is gonna play the other two notes, or actually double the root, and play the fifth of the chord. As said, these are the notes we're using. Just take another A over here, and then you see that you can go... If you use this fingering that I showed you, so 3, 5, then your 2 and your 4 are already on the next two notes. So first phrase, first two chords. Alright? Then we're gonna go to an F sharp minor chord with no root, or with a fifth in the bass. So what you're playing, this is your regular F sharp minor. We're gonna invert it down like this. And this note we're gonna play with our left hand. So the left hand, the first three chords after one another, B minor, A sus4, and then you're gonna bounce there. And then that chord, sort of the first time it's played, there is no root, but then the root is added later. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Then on the next one, so again that F sharp minor, C sharp, F sharp, A, and then play the root later on. Then the second round of chords is B minor over E. So now we play the whole B minor chord with our right hand. To that same A sus4 chord, to an F sharp minor 7. I'm gonna go over it quick because I want you to hear how it sounds. So I'll just play it first. Okay, so 4 chords now. Where there were 3 just now, the second round of chords is a set of 4 chords. First one, an E in your left hand and a B minor chord in your right hand. Regular B minor, inverted down, or first inversion up, obviously. So D, F sharp, B over E. Now you see that here I use that same technique as I just did, to get to that second chord, which is, the second chord is also A sus4 over here. So 1, 2. But now I leave this pressed down because, well, I just think that's a little more convenient for over here. Yeah, but the top notes, the top two fingers, top two notes, is that same technique as in the first round, only the D now. Here we go. B minor over E, A sus4. Then we get to an F sharp minor 7, F sharp A, C sharp, and then the 7 is an E. Then we invert it like this, leave out the root in the right hand, and you're left with this voicing. And then over to G major 7. Okay? That's for the intro. Then she starts singing over the same set of chords. So the intro is just one time instrumental, just that piano. And then when she starts singing, the piano does the exact same thing. So you just 3, 4, and alright, so you play that twice when she sings the chorus. So there's 2 choruses. Play this set of chords 2 times. And then we get a break, you know, just a drum break. And the oh, that's 6 measures, or in other words, 24 quarter beats. And then you get to the verse. Because it's a verse, I like to keep it sort of more airy. And that's why I decided to put those red dots over here an octave higher, so that you get to... Okay, now obviously there are a lot of instruments joining in here, and there is sort of an organ-like synthesizer. There's some overtones that are higher, so you could either choose to get more close to that by playing it over here, but you could also do... Okay, whichever sounds best to you. Just that's the same thing I did with one tiny variation. An octave down. Okay, let me get to those chords. The first one is a B minor 7. Now, this is a regular B, as we already saw, B minor. This is the 7. So you could play those 3 notes with your left hand. You play those 3 notes with your right hand. Then you get to a D, and note that a D is actually the same chord. You see, this is also a D chord, but when the D is, then you play an inversion, then to an F sharp minor 7. Okay, these are the first 3 chords. Then okay, so that's the whole verse round. So the first chord, again, B minor 7, then you go to a D, and to an F sharp minor 7, which I now play as, this is your regular F sharp minor, the 7 is an E, so I leave out the root here, play that with my left hand. The second set is G major 7, so that's a G, a D, F sharp, B, yeah, this is a regular G, 7, put it over here, play it octave down, and leave out the root. The second chord of that second set is an A5, so no third over here, just E and an A. To a B minor. And you repeat that 4 times, okay? So that's 1 time, and that's 4 times. But note that the 4th time, the music breaks down, and then you just play bass notes. Yeah, only over at those last 3 chords. So the whole 4th round will be... pretty easy stuff, right? Then we get to a chorus, but there is one minor difference in this chorus. Now it's filled up. It's not really much, but take note. The first 2 chords are the same. But this 3rd chord is now no longer just an F sharp as it was, but now there's a D underneath. So the part goes. Okay, so now you no longer go to that C sharp, but you go to a D, which makes it a D major 7, because this is your regular D. A major 7 is a C sharp, so that's a D major 7. Now I leave out the root, which you could also double, that's not a problem, and play a D over here. So that first round goes like this, in the chorus where there are more instruments, just so to speak, the second time it comes around. And then the second round is also almost the same as the intro, but take note that that's the same, but now for the G major 7, play this inversion. So we get to okay, so yeah, that's the chorus. Let's play it 4 times. Then we get to another verse. Is exactly the same thing, actually, just what I showed you. Yeah, the rhythm is the same for the verse and the chorus, actually. It's just okay, easy stuff. 4 times again. Again, the last round, take note, just the bass notes. Then we have another chorus, which is the exact same thing again as the previous chorus, so with that D. Yeah, and the second round again. Okay, play that 2 times, and then we get to that intermezzo part where you just hear the piano again, and that is where you play the intro again. So okay, that round again. It's almost the same, but you know, those inversions make it a little bit different. It's also because in the pumped up chorus there is bass synthesizers that distinctly play that D instead of that F sharp. So that is, yeah, you'll distinctly hear that the harmony there is D and not F sharp. Then we get to the breakdown chorus where, you know, that soundscape with the messages from the news are. That's actually the same as the regular chorus, so you'll get that. Same thing again. Then we get to another regular chorus, same thing again, 2 times. And then we have the outro, and that is in fact the entire song. So it's not really difficult. There are a few nuances with the different inversions and different, well, this is the major difference. That's actually a whole nother chord, you know. If you go, then we're obviously in F sharp minor. The feel is totally different from, it's way more, and that is what happens in those full choruses. When there's just a piano, you do this. Okay, so that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, then please hit the thumbs up, like it, share it, leave a comment, get over to my website. If you want to learn more about pop piano, get on my newsletter for something free every week. Or if you're really interested and motivated in how this chord-based piano, pop piano works, then maybe consider taking my full course, reading my book, Hack the Piano, which is all about this, tackles it from the very start, and you'll be able to figure out these things yourself and really know how this all works. Or, oh yeah, also on my website, check out the sheets for this song, which I have up there. And thanks for watching for now. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.